I thought I got it. I was not sure entirely if it was going to be the top section or the bottom one, but didn't quite get it. So the explanation for what happened there is that I need to hit the, well, I need to guess correctly on which block gets destroyed, and I'm always wanting it to be the bottom one because I need to jump through really soon after it gets destroyed in order to make a respawn cycle that I'm trying to hit on the next section that is caused by the same cannon. So once that cannon starts moving, I'm on that timer. Well, unfortunately, I was guessing and planning for it to be the bottom box, and it was this top box instead. And I can technically wait one box, or one cannon shot to confirm, I think, but it makes it really nerve-wracking to do the end part, so if I don't have to do that, I try not to. Oh well, even if that run didn't make it, we got some good recoveries on there that I'm pretty proud of, so that was nice. And we got the water skips, we'll see if we can do that again. Yay. Alright. There we go. I've been like weirdly missing the cycle there, and now I didn't, so let's go. Trampolines. Now I'm thinking about tennis again. I was trying to think if like tennis is more similar to this game or other games. Like obviously there's Mario Tennis, but like what genre besides sporting games would tennis be? Actually wait, this is looking good again. Yeah. Oh! Made it a second time. That's 2 in a row actually for that skip, and again didn't get a chance to practice it. I'm feeling really good about this. I was thinking though, like single player games are more like track and field, I think, where you just have yourself competing against like some benchmark. That's kind of what speedrunning is too, right? Where there's just a time that you're putting up, so it's like a sprint. And if you're in a race, then you get to do it next to someone, but you can also just time trial the heck out of this stuff. Whereas tennis, there is another person that you're competing with. I guess you can practice tennis against the wall. I've never been able to effectively practice tennis by hitting the ball against the wall. Like that just has never worked out well. And I don't know if it's because I just don't have enough control to make that work or what, but that was never fun. The problem is like, I don't have a ton of friends who play tennis, so I really only play tennis if like I'm at a lesson or if someone else invites me. Because I'm also not usually the person who's going to be proactive in a social group and like set up a bunch of things and invite everyone to it. I'm usually the, oh, did you want to invite me to something? Cool. Like I'll join in, but didn't plan it. So I really haven't been getting to play too much tennis lately, just because it's hard to play solo and I just don't have a ton of co-op tennis friends. Technically tennis is like competitive, but you know, I don't have that player to call in. When I'm at home, I get to play against my dad. That's always fun. He is way older than me, has never taken an actual tennis lesson in his life, and still wins most of our matches because he's just ridiculously athletic compared to me. Like I'm not completely out of shape, but like I'm not really in shape at all. And he does like bike marathons and kayak marathons and other, oh okay, really? I don't even know what I missed there. I wasn't paying close enough attention. Let's do, oh, no, okay. That was weird, but we got there. Anyway, he does a bunch of other like super athletic stuff, so he's always in better shape than I am, and he has a way stronger mental game than I do. Like, I try really hard not to get flustered by stuff, but one of my biggest issues with tennis is I will overthink everything. That's honestly one of my biggest issues in general. Like if you give me something, I will find a way to overthink it. And that could be really useful for like coming up with backup plans and disaster planning and stuff like that. But it's not so great when you're on like, you know, down love 40 and you're trying to figure out how to make a comeback. You'll start to overthink, or even it becomes worse actually when you're ahead. Like keeping your mental edge while ahead is actually like weirdly difficult. And part of it's that there's a phrase where sometimes you start playing to not lose as opposed to playing to win. Playing to win looks different than playing not to lose. In tennis, like a lot of things, you want to stay aggressive with your shots. You want to stay offensive with stuff. That phrase of like the best defense is a good offense. Yeah, it kind of works. All right, we're currently still on cycle. I feel like for this level, if I were to make like a speedrun tool, it would just say like, am I on cycle or not? Like the little on-air stuff, like, are you live right now? It'd just be up in the corner telling everyone if I'm on cycle. Basically, if I don't look like I'm slowing down, I'm on cycle. So this was the clean version of this level. All right, now we gotta do a small jump. There we go. See, I remember to remind myself this time. And again, I don't remember what levels are coming up because of the actual levels. I remember because the music is distinct. And so in my head as I was finishing that level, I started figuring out what song came next and then matching that to what level it was. Alright, can we get past the boxes? We've had a clean run so far, so even if I make a small mistake, we might be able to make this work. Okay, this is great. This is absolutely the bottom box. Check that out. And we made it. Okay, that is so much better than we've been doing this today. That should be clean. Can't see, but it's fine. And I've since learned that I want to checkpoint at the top even if I do miss it, which is an improvement over what I did before. Ouch. Thanks. Thanks, game. Alright. That's the 3. Now we just need to clear this out. Is this Load Runner? This is Love 3. That's the game that I'm playing. I don't know if that's what your question was. Sorry, I'm always behind on chat in this game because I can't really take my eyes off of it too much. It's pace. Yes, we are on pace. This actually went pretty well so far, which is a jinxy sort of thing to say, so now I'm nervous, but that's okay. Yo, we actually kept the helicopter down. This level, like the falling with the helicopter section, is like one of my weirdly struggle sections, and I don't really know why. I'm much better at falling without the helicopter, but in any percent, we have the helicopter. In 100%, you don't have the helicopter, and I like that about 100%, but we're not doing that one. And first try, large skip. I say that skip is hard, but I've been getting it so often and it's fantastic. Like, I've been getting it more often than I've been missing it, which is just so nice. It's such a great time save. Oh, okay, we'll wait. Sure, game, we can wait for this next cycle, it's fine. Oh gosh. The intro to this level was super clean, and then everything after that has been much less clean, but that's okay. That death almost always happens, so that's not even a concern. Alright, now up. How far can we get? Only this far. That's okay. That's a nice cycle. Oh, Cararium! Thank you for the good luck. I really appreciate it. Also, happy birthday or belated birthday. I can't remember if it was yesterday or today, but either way, I hope you have a wonderful day. We're playing Love 3. Alright. Oh shoot, this is the 100% route. That's okay. That was fine. Why do I do both 100% and 80% so close together? I need to stop this. For GDQ, I'm thinking that I can probably get away with just submitting my Fatales video for 100% since that's very recent. I did full commentary on it. That was a weird way to end that level. And I'll just need to do one for any percent, so that's why I'm very focused on this category as a priority for GDQ. Plus, again, I'm close to that record, and I would just like to get it. That would be very nice. Less than 10 seconds off, I think. Maybe exactly 10 seconds off for close. Like I said, he improved it while I wasn't looking, so it's a little bit more difficult now. Alright, helicopter, coming up. Oh gosh, I almost hit that wall. That's fine. This is fine. Everything's fine. Then I almost hit that too. This is such a great level. I'm in the 24 hours? Yes! Haha, I'm on time. Well then, happy actual birthday. Woo! Hope you're able to have a lot of fun today. Alright, auto scrollery time. Looking for... there. See, this is earlier than I need to go. I could definitely hang out on that button for slightly longer and get a little bit more time saved, but I just don't know where the safer spot is later on, and I kept dying to this last time. And so I really don't want to have to like lose a run to that right now. So that's something I can figure out and practice some other time. Whee! Alright, here we go. This level, I'm just gonna focus for a second. No, I was too nervous. I've specifically been practicing like a smooth way to do this level and like knowing all the cycles for what the first cycle is, and just you have to hit the first jump so carefully, and it's just hard to do when I'm overthinking it, which I'm usually overthinking it, let's be real. This makes this part easier though, because I could actually checkpoint all of there. If I'm on the good cycle, I have to go way faster in that section. Today was a very good day! Yay! That's awesome news. I'm glad to hear it. So many tiny jumps. Look at this. Boop, 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 boop. I don't think I need to be checkpointing there. I definitely have a little bit of my 100% habit of, I want to hit all the little ding-dong things, but it's okay. Alright. Up, 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 up. I'm glad I haven't been missing that like climbing section nearly as much as I used to. That section is so frustrating to recover in. Oh, and look at this! I've got a first cycle on this one now. I used to not have that. Oh, that's okay though. I messed it up because I didn't do the other pattern. That's fine. That's something else I've been trying to work on, is reacting to this level fast enough to be able to catch the first... Again, I call them eyeball unicycles. I don't think they have an official name, so I'm just gonna roll with that. And I think we're on a good cycle here too. That's convenient. All right, that went very smoothly. Here is the level I was practicing because, oh my goodness, is it a potato sometimes. I feel like I called too many things a potato. I should probably come up with a new word to describe things. Actually, pickle. Pickle is the correct word for something that's like mildly obnoxious, right? I should be using pickle to describe this level instead. There we go. Aha, but it is officially unpickled for today. Look at what practice does. It's almost like practicing for a speedrun is a good idea. I don't know who came up with that, but they were probably pretty smart. Alright, oh, I'm on this section, lols. Sorry, I'm used to checkpointing to the left. Gosh, so many small details that I just need to make sure I get straight for this. Okay. And through, and final level. Let's go. Alright. See if I can get these things to line up. I should be on pace to skip this first one. There we go. 2, 3. Just watch to make sure I don't get helicopter exploded. As much fun as helicopter explosions are. And I think I'm fast enough to skip that. Yeah, this is pretty good so far. Honestly, my heart's pounding. I don't think we'll get record off of this, but we are close. Like, if I play this level pretty much perfectly, we're gonna be within seconds. This was a really good run. So, one section left, let's see what we can do. And then I guess the climbing part at the end, which is not actually the fastest thing I can do. Alright. Small button. Who would have thought, right? Exactly. Okay, climbing section. Yeah, it's... oh. This is like really close though, which is very exciting for like our first finished run of today. Just barely gonna miss it, I think. Yeah. His is... so it's 11:40, which is incredibly close, but I think his is 11:40:04. Like, I have to get 11:39 or I won't be able to get it. But actually, like, the fact that that was our first completed run of the night and we got that time is really heckin' exciting. Oh, yeah, that's my new PB. By like 10 seconds. That was a really, really clean run for me. So I'm still second, but look at how close that is. That is less than a second away from first place now. We only need to save 49 frames to make it there.